This is Justin Germino from DragonBlogger.com, and this is the Fxexblin gaming keyboard and mouse combo. I'm just showing you right here. First, we'll take a look at the mouse. So the mouse is kind of like, it has an almost like, I don't know, metallic look to it, but this is kind of plastic and it's a little flimsy. It has a nice look to it, but this isn't solid metal, it's just light plastic. The buttons press pretty well. They're really long, so if you have long fingers or you're like clicking down here, clicking up here, they click really well and they work out. It has two thumb buttons, which are your page forward and back buttons. You've got your DPI switch, which controls how fast the mouse moves and scrolls across the screen and tracks. And of course, it's a typical optical sensor mouse. So it's nice to include the mouse with the keyboard. The mouse works fairly well. It has a good feel to it, although I will say it feels a little plastic. It has a nice look to it, especially with these little metal rivets here. But because it's a little plasticky, it kind of feels a little plasticky when your thumb rests on it. It would have been nice if this would have been real aluminum or real brushed metal rather than just plastic. So that would be what I would say about the mouse that comes with the Fxexblin keyboard mouse combo. Now the keyboard itself is a backlit keyboard, and you can see it has fixed colors where the left side is green and then it's kind of fades into red and then fades into pinkish purple and then blue at the end. So it's a full spectrum green to blue, but you don't get to control like different color patterns or make it solid in one color. It's always going to be a multicolor pattern. You can do function and increase the brightness or decrease the brightness of the keys. You notice the keys themselves, they're also quite quiet, which is actually really cool if you don't want a keyboard that makes a lot of noise. You can press on the keys, and they barely make a noise. Other than the spacebar, which is a little noisy, which is abnormally noisy in response to the quietness of the keys, that's the only thing. And the enter key is a little loud too, but the keys themselves are quite quiet to type on. Typing on it was pretty good. It worked out really well. As far as a gaming keyboard, you know, it's more like a standard keyboard to me than, doesn't have any like special gaming keys or macro support or stuff like that, but the keyboard works pretty well and it comes with a good keyboard mouse. It has this interesting little plastic fix here which shows you whether or not your caps lock's on and your key lock and num lock, but ironically it sits up and it looks like it's movable, but realistically it's nothing but a decoration with these little highlighted lights to show you your caps lock and your num lock and stuff like that. So it's kind of weird that that's the only purpose of it and it's raised like that. It's just a cosmetic thing. You can also see it does have a little tiny slot in the front of the keyboard. This is for if you want to slide your phone in there or hold your phone, though if you use an out-of-box Defender case like I do, you're not going to be able to fit your phone in there. If you weren't using a case or you had a very slim case, then you could probably fit your phone in there really well. But you can see this is an iPhone 6. If this would have been an iPhone 6 Plus, a Galaxy Note, it wouldn't fit in there. It's not wide enough. So the phone slot might only work for some people who have the right type of phone and the right type of case. It's just got these little red decorations on the side, and it looks kind of, I don't know, kind of like that brushed machine metal look, and it matches with the mouse real well. The keyboard's pretty fair, decent price, comes in a match. I wouldn't say it's any special of a gaming keyboard compared to really true gaming keyboards that have programmable macro keys and various functions like that, but it does have N-key rollover, anti-ghosting keys. It is not a mechanical keyboard, but it gives you a near mechanical feel, although it's very quiet. It doesn't give you the clickiness of a mechanical keyboard. So if you're looking for a gaming keyboard mouse combo, this one probably would work for you pretty well. Again, the mouse is just a little plasticky, a little light. I tend to like them a little heavier, but certainly a good deal for the price, and I'd give it a solid 4 stars for what you get with this package. Thank you for watching.